Blaise Ffrench. I'm from Queens, New York. So growing up in Queens, New York, I started playing basketball when I was 11 years old. So that's sixth grade. That was relatively late compared to other players. I'm an only child. I was raised by a single mom. I went to Holy Cross High School, which is in Queens, New York. When I was a senior, I got a chance to meet a guy named Mike Rapoli who created vitamin water. My senior year, I won a city and state championship at Holy Cross High School. I received a scholarship to play basketball at UTEP. I had a really good childhood, though. If I could go back, I would do so in a heartbeat. My experience as a college basketball player was spectacular. It was also hard. Being an athlete and a student at the same time is very difficult to balance. With that being said, that has helped me being a young adult, juggling multiple businesses. I'm familiar with that, playing basketball and doing school. I won a MAC championship my junior year. I studied business management at school. I received my master's, which was amazing. I really learned a lot of stuff, doing my master's degree. Being a young adult, I'm still working out, I'm still playing basketball, and I'm still, juggling, different businesses. So being a college athlete has definitely helped me in the real world, I would say. So now I've been up to many things. First and foremost, the anchor of everything I'm doing starts with Body Armor. I started with that company 7 years ago. And we are now the #2 sports drink in the world. People thought we were crazy going against Gatorade. If anybody doesn't know, if you've been living under a rock, Body Armor is a more natural sports drink, similar to Gatorade, but a lot healthier with coconut water, potassium, vitamins. So that's the anchor of everything I do. After that comes acting and modeling. The last 2 years, I've been able to get into acting. I'm actually a union actor, so I'm a part of the SAG. I worked on shows like The Code, The Good Fight. I just filmed the Wu-Tang show this week. I've worked an episode on Power and many other shows, just grinding, just, building that up. Modeling has really been taking off for me. I've been working with True Religion. I have a campaign in every Macy's and every True Religion store across the country. Banana Republic is also another big company that I work with. And probably my favorite company to work with would be Habits 365. If you've been living under a rock and haven't heard of Habits, definitely check them out. It's just been great, man. I'm also an NBA agent. That business is kind of in the dumpster right now, just juggling all different kind of businesses from Body Armor, acting, and modeling. It's a little difficult to handle the NBA agent lifestyle. I got a chance to meet with Gary Vee and his team. I've been working with them a little bit. So investing is definitely something I'm very passionate about and would say that's my future, be investing in businesses and growing them, into billion-dollar companies. So I see myself growing as an actor a lot more. I need to get lead roles, so auditions, probably an agent. So new platforms I would like to explore would be more investments. Uber just went public. That would be a company that I would wish that I invested in. Meeting with Gary Vee and other investors, and hearing Jay-Z just becoming a billionaire. I would like to invest more into companies like Uber, Venmo, Cash App. So that's definitely more platforms I see myself getting into. Also, the beverage industry. I love the beverage industry. I'm always looking at new companies, plant-based protein companies, new waters. So those would be companies I'm looking to get into, startups. So just investing, investing in myself as well. Just growing, just organically growing. Social media is huge. Keep growing my social media. So my fashion experiences have been, they've been up and down. The fashion industry can be tricky. There are a lot of weird people in the fashion industry. So I kind of like to keep it straight and narrow and just play my lanes. My mom was huge into fashion, and she really got me into fashion early, from sneakers to clothes to jackets. And coming from Queens, it's a huge fashion capital, I would say. Now, being a young adult, getting into the fashion industry, working with Habits, working with Banana Republic, True Religion. Those are two different kind of companies. Like True Religion used to be really hot back in the day, so now we're trying to bring that one back up. Banana Republic is growing, I would say. A company like Habits is a startup company that's on the rise. So it's amazing. Companies like Habits, that's the companies that I love to work with, starting early, getting in early, 5 years, 10 years, seeing them, being $1 billion brand is something I look forward to. A good habit of mine is going to the gym. I would say that is an anchor for my day. I start my day going to the gym. It helps me be disciplined. It keeps my body in shape, keeps my mind focused. I feel like I conquered the world before 8 a.m. So then now when I'm going to my meetings and I'm doing photo shoots, I'm already in a good headspace. And also another thing I do, another good habit is when I first wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is listen to motivational quotes and speeches from guys like Eric Thomas and Les Brown. The Rock is also another inspirational person for me. So just staying in a positive headspace